Hello internet, this is GRE Total Prep and we are looking here for the chapter Remainder, HCF and LCM. So we will try to solve as many questions as possible and we will try to make our time constraint of 1 minute for each problem. But still, let's start with the first one and find out how much time it will take for us to solve this problem. So the first problem is for the integer n. Remainder when n is divided by 3 is 1. So when n is divided by 3, we get the remainder is r is equal to 1. Remainder when n plus 1 is divided by 2 is again r is equal to 1. We again, when n plus 1 is divided by 2, we are getting the remainder 1. So what will be the remainder when n minus 1 is divided by 6? When n minus 1 is divided by 6, then what will be the remainder? Let's find out what's the value of n first. So let's first figure out this n by 3. When n is divided by 3, the remainder is 1. That's why we know. So multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, like that. So it is only possible to get remainder 1 when n should be 3x plus 1. X is like quotient when we are dividing number n with 3. So that's why x could be x is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, anything like 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, 3 threes are 9, 3 fours are 12, like that. So we can say n is equal to, for 1 it is 4, for 6 it is 7, it is 10, 13, 16, 18, like that. And we even consider the n is equal to 1 because when we multiply 0, x is equal to 0 with 3, it becomes 0, so plus 1, so n is equal to 1. Now the next case they are saying when n plus 1 is divided by 2, then we are getting remainder as 1. Now here the thing to remember, it is only possible to get remainder as 1 when the number should be odd, okay, because it is divided by 2. 2 is any number, any even number. When divided by 2, we will get no remainder. So the number should be odd. That's why here they are asking n plus 1. So let's consider from this series. 1 plus 1, it becomes 2, it's even. 4 plus 1 is 5, that's why 4 is one of the n, that is possible value of n. Then 7 plus 1, it becomes 8, so it's even. 10 plus 1, it becomes 11, so 10 also is one possible number for n. 13 plus 1 is even, no. 16 plus 1 is 17, so it's also one possible number for n. Okay, so n can be 4, 10, 16, and like that. So now when they are saying n minus 1 is divided by 6, so let's find out what is n minus 1. As n we can say is 4, so n minus 1 can be 3, 9 or 15, and the series goes on. When 3 is divided by 6, the remainder is 3, okay. When 9 is divided by 6, the remainder is 3, because 6 ones are 6. 9 minus 6 is 3. When 15 is divided by 6, so 6 twos are 12, so 15 minus 12, 15 minus 12 is equal to 3. The remainder is 3. In all the cases, the remainder is 3. So, when n minus 1 is divided by 6, remainder is 3. That's the answer. Thank you. Let's go for the next question. When the number is divided by 4, then the remainder is 3. What will be the remainder when the square of the number is divided by 4? Let's go for the answer then. When the number, any number, say n, is divided by 4, the remainder is 3. So number should be 4 multiplied by x plus 3 is equal to, x can be anything, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, anything, because it's a quotient. So quotient can be anything. So we can say for means like multiples of 4s are 4, 8, 12, then 16, 20, 24, like that. The series will give the value for n is equal to, because multiple of 4 with plus 3. So 4 plus 3 is 7, 8 plus 3 is 11, 12 plus 3 is 15, 16 plus 3 is 19, 20 plus 3 is 23. That's sufficient. The series will goes on. So the n should be 7, 11, 15, 19 or 23. Now the next question, they are saying the next part of the question is what will be the remainder when the square of the number is divided by 4. That means when square of n, means n square, is divided by 4, then what will be the remainder? Let's find out the values of n square. The square of 7 is 49, the square of 11 is 121, the square of 15 is 225, the square of 9 is 361, and like that the series will goes on like the earlier, that the numbers of n, this is the square, this is the n square. Okay, now they're asking for the when the n square is divided by 4, what will be the remainder? Easy question, no problem. 49 is divided by 4, so 4 ones are 4, this is 0, this is 9, 4 twos are 8, 9 minus 1 is, remainder is 1 in this case. Now doing this for 121 is divided by 4, 4 threes are 12, and here 0, the remainder is 1. So again remainder is 1 for 121. When 225 divided by 4, 4 5s are is 20, so it is 2, then again it is 24, 6 so remainder is 1 here also. For 361 divided by 4, 4 9s are 36, 0 0, remainder is 1. For everything, when n square is divided by 4, always remainder is equal to 1. So 1 is the answer. Okay, now let's move on the third question. When it said when n is divided by 17, when n is divided by 17, the quotient is x, and the remainder r is equal to 5. When n is divided by 23, the quotient is y, and remainder is 14. So which of the following is true? They have given the answers, but we are not going to take those, we are going to calculate it directly. So n is equal to 17 into x plus 5, and n is equal to 23 into y plus 14. So 17x plus 5 is equal to 23y plus 14. So 17x minus 23y is equal to, this y goes on this side, so 14 minus 5 is 9. That's the answer. Thank you. By this way, we will try to calculate the more and more questions in less and less time. So this is the first video. We are going to solve many questions, maybe 100, 200, 300, 500 in these all sections, and I'm sure you will prepare for your GRE Quant for surely for 170. Thank you.